What's good, YouTube? This is Mr. Purple Zero, and I want to talk about Dallas and the Heat going down tomorrow. Make sure you watch it on ABC, and it should be a good Game 3. Now, Game 1, the Miami Heat won. They pretty much, for like 3-4 quarters, they locked up Dallas pretty good if you saw the game. But Dallas was still in the game. They were still there. They still had a chance, but when it came down to the end fourth quarter, it was game time, and the Heat pulled through that win. Game 2, what could you say about that? That was pretty stunning. I'm pretty sure everybody got rocked when you saw that game. It was looking like the Heat had it in full control the whole game. They was killing them. They had so many dunks. Wade was going off. He had about 30 in like the first 3 quarters. He had like 30-something points. And LeBron was being a facilitator. Then come around fourth quarter, they starting off. They still doing good, hitting tray bombs. Wade hits a corner 3 in the corner. Hits a 3 in the corner, and you think that's like it, that's the dagger, and that's like became pretty much a turning point, because after that Dallas went crazy. They started locking them up on D. I guess they took it real personal, and when you look at that, it's like, how did the Heat break down like that? How do you lose a lead like that so strong, especially in the fourth with about six minutes to go, or what it may be? They got locked up, and it was real terrible, looking real ugly. And it was crazy because after that, they stopped going to Wade. Wade started going in, and all of a sudden, Bosh is taking shots, bricking. LeBron is taking stupid threes, missing. And you know, that's the thing about the Heat. And Wade and LeBron, when they make a lot of gimmicky shots, like through the game, you be like, damn, huh, that was a crazy shot. But when it's going in, you're like, oh. You're like, that's crazy. But when you miss those shots, it's like, yo, what are they doing? Yo, Dean, like, that's the shot you took? Like, those are the shots. And you see, one thing about Dallas is, I'm going to give them their credit. I'm going to give Dallas their credit. I'm going to give the Heat their credit. Because let me tell you straight off the back, nor Dallas nor the Heat is my team when coming into this. I was going with the Thunder, but the Thunder lost. So now I'm just analyzing the Heat and the Dallas. And now one thing I noticed about Dallas, they have great ball movement. Like, they move the ball real well. And one thing about the Heat is they have great, on defense, they have great I forgot what do you call it. Anyway, on defense, they catch up to the ball real fast. They get back. They can rotate to every man real well. And Dallas rotates the ball real well. So there's times where Dallas may be moving the ball in the right positions on where they're supposed to go, but the Heat always seem to get there. There's always a man backing up somebody else, which is how you're supposed to play defense. Good help defense is the key into winning games. And the Heat played real great defense. But if you notice in the last game, in that fourth quarter with about 6 minutes to go, Miami went away from the plan. They went away from the game plan. They had Wade going in the whole game, and they went away from him. And then they became a whole kind of, all right, you do this, I'ma shoot, then he shoots. It became real different. Like, if you noticed it, like LeBron's pulling up, taking threes, and just bricking. It's looking stupid. Dallas comes right back and they're scoring. And every time the lead is just going and going and going, and the Heat just keep making blundering. And then I seen LeBron go up, where you know that's like either a guaranteed dunk or a guaranteed layup. And this man sells on the layup. He front rims the ball, he lays it, and gets blocked by the rim. Like, first of all, you're LeBron James, so you have athletic ability beyond anything, like beyond anybody. Like, you are your hops is crazy. I mean, you're LeBron. You're muscular. He got straight to the rim and sold on the layup. It almost looked like he was selling the game, like the way he missed that layup. And that was big right there. You can't miss like that. A point blank layup when you're LeBron, you're supposed to either flush that or definitely make that. I don't want to hear nothing about a foul or anything, because I can't see that. I can't see that a foul being. You got to make that layup. Anyway, they got locked up towards the end. Dallas came back, started swagging shots, splash, making things to the basket. And when it came down to it, the last play, Dallas gives it to Dirk. Now you would think they had a foul to give. They didn't do it. All right, cool. Either way, your defensive assignment, you have Bosh on him. Chris Bosh, nobody believes in Chris Bosh. I'm sorry. If I see Chris Bosh on me on defense, I'm not worried. It's Chris Bosh. I'm taking it to the cup, or I'm doing whatever I do. Like, if I'm pulling up, I'm pulling up. But it's Bosh. She's not worried about Bosh. Dirk Nowitzki, no way. and you don't even double, you don't do anything, I could stay and not doubling because, you know, the Dallas Mavericks have a lot of shooters and they're always spread out evenly, properly on the court. But you can't let Dirk have a one-on-one with Bosh. That's work right there. That's food. He's going to take his food every time and work him out. No more. So you got to do something better than that. You got to cover Dirk Nowitzki. He's great, a great player. You got to do better than that. But anyway, going into Game 3, this is how I see it. The Heat got embarrassed, basically, from that last game. They embarrassed themselves. As players, as superstars, LeBron and Wade, Bosh, they embarrassed themselves. So in going into Game 3, I see Dallas still playing hard because Dallas plays good. They understand how to play the Heat, and the Heat kind of understand how to play Dallas, but they just get too full of themselves and they don't keep attacking. They don't keep going hard. You got to keep going hard for every quarter, and you got to play hard for every quarter. You can't just see yourself getting a 12-point lead, 13-point lead, and just chilling like, all right, we're good. We can just do this now. I can just shoot this shot because I'm already up a lot of points. You can't do it like that. These people are hungry. They got this far. They want to win it. So I see Miami Heat playing way harder. I see them playing hard, and I see that either the game going into overtime or just being a real close game. But I think Dallas is going to pull out the game in Dallas. I think they're going to get Game 3 because they're going to be at home, and Page hasn't been shooting that well so far. But I can see him shooting a little better. I know I'm saying, like, why say Page like out of everybody, but because Page is pretty much key. Not the key for the game, but Pager and most of the shooters, like, the shooting is key because Dallas, they're a great shooting team. So you haven't really seen them peak like how they peaked like against the Lakers when they was making every shot. But if they start hitting like all their shots, like the way they shoot in the offense set, and Jason Terry starts to score more a little bit earlier because he was scoring late in that last game. If he scores a little bit earlier, I can see Dallas really being a problem. But I don't see the Heat just lying down. Game 3, it's going to be a fight in Dallas. I don't see nobody getting blown out or nothing like that. So you can quote me on that. You're going to run the video back. But I think Dallas is going to come out with that win. But the Heat is going to give them a fight. And if they do win, if the Heat do win that game in Dallas, then the Heat are going to take it. You can believe that. The Heat are going to take it. So I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks for Game 3. But I'm not counting the Heat out for the series but I'm saying if the Heat win this game, if the Heat win Game 3, they're going to take it because they're not going to be, obviously not going to be playing no more. They understand how serious this is because LeBron has to win. When you think about it, everybody's against the man. Everybody's against him. Everybody's against the Heat pretty much. And a lot of people are riding with the Heat, newfound Heat fans. But when you look at it, it's a lot on LeBron's shoulders. There's a lot on his back for this whole decision, for everything he's done. Even though the man just left his team because he's allowed to do that, he took a lot of heat for it. No pun intended. But this is big for him. So this is a must-win. Game 3 is a must-win. I see for both sides. Game 3 is a must-win, and it should be a good game. So let me know what you think, what's your thoughts, and holla at me in the comments box. Peace.